All right, I just wanted to hop on here for a few minutes and show you guys. This is for 80-Day Obsession. This is going to do kind of an overview of the time nutrition. So I've got my BOD pulled up in the 80-Day Obsession. And what you're first going to go to, you're going to go to your program materials. You're going to click on, if you're in the United States or Canada, you're going to click on this one. Or if you're UK, you're going to click on this PDF. So obviously I'm in the US, I'm going to click on this. So here's your starter guide. I'd like for you to read through this, get a little bit acquainted with the program. First thing you're going to do, you're going to want to take before and after, or before pictures, measurements, and this is how they want you to measure. I would love for you to take a before picture that you wouldn't mind posting, even if, you know, if you're a woman in a sports bra and some shorts, even a tighter tank top, if, you know, you want to do it that way. I have people that do various, you know, things. The next thing you're going to do, step 2, you're going to calculate your calorie target. And you're going to start right here in phase 1. This tells you exactly how to do it. I'm not going to go over that in detail because as you can see it, you'll want to, you know, calculate that. The next thing you're going to do, once you get your calorie target, you are going to come down here and you're going to find your plan. Okay, you're going to be either A, B, C, D, E, or F. And let me back up a second and if you want to lose weight, you are going to take your weight currently by 11 plus 600, take that total and minus 700. If you want to maintain where you're at but just sculpt and lean out, you want to skip this phase down here and your maintenance calories will be equivalent right here. Okay, so you're going to find your plan. For me, I was plan C, so this was my calorie target. Sometimes you might be a little bit, you know, close to one or the other. So these are all the things that you're going to need, and I know that you look at this foam roller and say, I'm not going to need that, but yes, you will. You will want that. You will want a mat, whether it's Beachbodies or not. Just make sure you have a mat. I'm going to go over meal plans without Performance Line. I'm going to go over meal plans with Performance Line. The only one that I would the two that I would highly suggest are Energize and Recover. Now let's go back to, let's see here. We're going to go back to the program materials. We're going to go back to the nutrition, guys. And here's your food list, okay? Now, the most nutrient foods are going to be in the top third of the lists, but you can have anything on these lists, okay? You're going to want to stay in your calories and what you're allowed to have. You know, your greens are, most of you are aware of what these are, but some of you might be new to it and may not know. Green will be your vegetables, obviously it tells right here. Purple fruits, red proteins, and so forth, okay? Now, I will go over this in phase 2 when we start ready for phase 2, the refeed supplemental list. You do not need to worry about that right now, but you do not tap into that until refeed day. Here are all your free foods, things you can add to your water, coffee, tea, and Shakeology bases. So these will tell you exactly what you have in your Shakeology. You could add low-fat milk for your pre-workout to have Shakeology. You could add low-fat milk or unsweetened almond milk. You could add unsweetened coconut water and put that carb in there because for a pre-workout, you're going to need that. Okay, let me back out of this. So there's also vegan plan and a regular plan. So the vegan plan is this right here. You would just click on that and it'll tell you exactly what. So I'm going to go down to Plan C because that's where I was when I calculated my, excuse me, I'm a little bit sick today. So this is Plan C, and this will tell you how many of each container you get. So I get 5 greens, 3 fruits, 5 protein, 4 carbs, 1 healthy fat, and 1 cedar dressing, and 5 teaspoons of nut butter. And all those lists are on your program materials back where I was just a little bit ago. Okay, so these give examples of time nutrition as far as if you have a morning workout, afternoon workout, or an evening workout. You can print these off. This will be your guide pretty much through the whole time because you'll want to go back to that. So if you want to print this off and post it in your kitchen, that's really helpful. Now, when you, so let's say you work out at 6 in the morning, you're going to want to get your pre-workout meal in by 5 or 5:30. Now, what I do is I drink my Shakeology as my pre-workout meal. Because it's an easy digestion, I can make that at about 5:30 and make my workout about 6. If I were going to eat a meal, you want to make sure that you eat that an hour to an hour and a half prior to your workout. So let's say that you don't get up until 7, or you get up at 7, your workout's going to be at 8:30. You go ahead and eat your meal at 7, and then let's say you work out at 8:30, work out, and then you're going to have your post-workout meal. Now, if you do not use the performance line, we are going to scroll all the way down here to the very, very bottom. And it shows you your workout plan without the Beachbody Performance. Now, I will say Beachbody Performance is really amazing for this program. The Recover really helps your muscles rebuild. It helps with soreness. Excuse me. And the Energize really helps push you through your workouts. And trust me, some of the workouts, when you get further into it, you're going to need that. So I would highly suggest that. There are sample packs of these things. If you want to try that, please contact me. I can send you a link, and it's not that expensive. So basically what you're going to do without the performance line, you're going to have this as your pre-workout. That doesn't change. But your post-workout meal is going to be where you add the purple in. With this also. Okay, these are crucial. And this is usually 60 minutes after your workout. Now, what I wanted to talk with you about on meal 1, meal 2, and meal 3. You can rearrange meal 1, meal 2, meal 3 in timing. So if you want meal 3 first, you can have that. But you have to keep the portion cups the same in meal 3. You can't do meal 1's portion cups for meal 3. You have to keep meal 3 green, red, yellow, orange. Meal 2 has to be green, purple, red, yellow, blue, and so forth. But you could have meal 3 first, meal 2 second, meal 1 last. Okay, a lot of times I'll take meal 1 last because I usually have a Shakeology. I usually have 2 Shakeologies in a day just because sometimes I work late and that's easiest for me to get in. Now your rest day is going to be Sunday. And here's another workout block with an afternoon, a late afternoon workout or an evening workout from 6 to 7. And this shows you how to work that. So you'll have your meals first, and then you'll have your pre and post workout meals based around your workout. And here's an afternoon workout block, kind of show you how that's set up. You will get the hang of it. It's going to be a little overwhelming at first, but it's not horrible. You can print all these sheets out are available to you. Another thing that I want to go over, I want to make sure that I've gotten to everything. I wanted to find rest day. Okay, I can't seem to find it. Sorry, guys. Okay, here's your rest day meal plan. So this is what your rest day on Sunday, your meals will look like. You don't have a pre and post workout, obviously. So you're going to eat your containers just like this. And all this is in every single plan. So depending on your plan, you can go into program details under your plan and find all of this information. Okay. So the next thing that I'm going to go to is, I want to go to Fixate because I want to show you, you guys might tend to get a little overwhelmed with, you know, recipes or whatever, but I wanted to highlight a few of my favorite recipes. So you can go into Fixate. This is our cooking show, all Portion Cup approved. Autumn herself and her brother Bobby designed this program. So you can go into, you can just scroll down. Now, there are 80-day obsession approved foods in the Fixate. So I'm going to scroll to that and let you guys see what all you can have. Before I do that, one of my favorites is the Turkey Sloppy Joes. It's really, really good. And 1 cup, which is a lot, is a green and a red. So there's a green and a red, and you add maybe Ezekiel bread or sprouted bread, and there's your carb. That makes a really good meal. So I just scroll down here and look for all these recipes. I've made several of them, are really, really good. Okay, so here's 80-day obsession friendly recipes. All these are approved for 80-day obsession, okay? So feel free to hop on here and, you know, find something that you like. Autumn's banana apple muffins. So what you would do, so in order to find the recipes, what you're going to do, you're going to scroll back up. So we're going to look up her Autumn's banana apple muffins. Okay, so we're going to go back up to program materials. We're going to click on that, and we are going to find, see, there's a grocery list, and we're going to look up the recipe, and it will tell you page wise once we go to this index. Whew, it's a little touchy. Autumn's apple muffins. So number 11. So I'm going to scroll down on my computer. It tells me the page number down in the bottom right corner. On my phone, it's just, you'll see where it says. And these recipes are really good. So for instance, now you have to watch your cups. So 1 muffin is equivalent to 1 purple and 1 blue. So if you want to have this, let's say in one of your meals, this can be something that you put into your meal. And this is the recipe and how to make it. You can download these onto your computer, or you can download them on your phone. You can also print these off. So this shows right here also that it's gluten-free and vegan. So anybody who's a vegan can have this recipe. These are really good recipes. I would highly encourage you to try some of them. So that is that. And I'm trying to think of anything else that you might be interested in knowing. I think that pretty much sums it up. I hope this answered some of your questions. If you have any more questions, please post them. You know, you can contact me, text, email, or in the group if this video is in a group. That's one reason why I recorded it, so that you have this to go back to and to look through. I hope this was helpful. And again, if you have any questions, please let me know.